to Bag Talk Session, where we get real intimate with that spiritual bag within us all, where we don't chase the bag, we let the bag chase us. I am your host, Tara Chantel, and I have such a special guest in the building.
Come on now.
Yo,
Come
I
on.
got family. I got an entrepreneur. I got the hottest barber in Cleveland, okay? An artist. What? It's like, what don't you do at this point? Because you in your bag.
When you say bag talk, yeah, we got different bags, different areas.
On. Yes.
I appreciate you for having me first and foremost.
Thank you so much for coming through. Being about that, about to drop this game on y'all real quick.
Let's
and I
do it.
hope y'all ready to pick everything up. And since we're entering in 2020, and I feel like that's going to be a highlight of all of our careers.
Man, for real.
What have you been up to 2019?
Wow, that's crazy because we could sit up here and talk for an hour about what I've been up to.
Let me know.
Man, we could start for real. We could start diving into music. The music, I start taking the music very seriously. Starting 2019, I dropped throughout this whole year. I done dropped like 4 videos. I dropped my first mixtape. I did my first performance. Man, it's been going up on the music side as far as we got a show called Breaking Bread we've been working on behind the scenes. Dropping the first episode today.
What?
Yes,
Stay tuned.
It's been a long time coming.
Wow. So how was that process of breaking the bread?
Man, breaking bread, man. We've been working on it for at least like a year and a half behind the scenes, getting ideas on how we want to run it, what we gonna do. But basically what we do is bring local celebrities into the barbershop after hours.
Wow.
Let them chill out, relax, drink a little bit, and just get to interview them and get to knowing these people that everybody see in the city doing big things. Why they get a haircut.
Wow.
And shout out to the team. Shout out to Jessica Lavish. Shout out to Popcorn Pippin, my boy Boog. Shout out to Trent. Shout out to Xander. Shout out to Walt. Shout out to Keith. Shout out to Dane, man.
I got a squad.
Yeah, we got we got the team.
And it takes
we got the
a team to do what you're doing. How important is it to have the right people by your side?
Man, a year and a half, but we finally about to drop the first episode. We had to go through our trials and tribulations. Had to remove a couple people from the background. And honestly, man, you only can get as big as your team for real. You know what I'm saying? Your weakest link is what can make y'all miss out on what y'all gonna miss out on. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure the team is solid. But yeah, we blessed, man. Yeah.
You are seeing the growth and seeing the process, how you stay down and stay patient through that whole experience. Because some people give up.
So we wanted to. Yeah, we man, I swear to God, we wanted to. Yeah.
How do you talk yourself out of just not giving up?
Man, it's just like, man, for real, I look at it like, man, anything is possible. Like, you might go through the down times where you think it ain't gonna get better, but you just got to keep on grinding and believe in what you created. Like, you can only make it as big as you want it to be. So like, you can't give up on your dreams, man. You can't give up on your goals, because if you do, you won't get nowhere in life. So that's how I try to look at everything I put my name on. So
wow, stamp that of approval.
For sure.
Seeing that, the bigger picture of it all is incredible.
Real talk.
And going back to your music, how you said this year you really started taking things seriously. Man. I understand that music was always a big part of your life. What led you to start music?
Man, I used to write down like Biggie and Jay-Z and Too Short. I used to write down their lyrics while I'm listening to on the Walkman on the bus. Wow. The young cats don't know what a Walkman is.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? You put the CD in there, you know what I'm saying? Put your headphones on.
Wow.
I'm sitting on the bus just writing it, and I get in front of everybody at school like, I'm like 5th, 6th grade, and I'm sitting up here rapping these lyrics, and they think it's me.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I started off by like envying like the higher whoever I listened to at the time from my dad. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got into it. I started writing my own lyrics. My dad's wife, she had found it when I was a kid, and she found all my cussing and stuff like that.
Wow, the young age.
Man, I got in trouble for it and everything, but it always stuck with me though, and it's always something I love to do.
You see the influence music has on the youth.
For real.
It's so important. And what is your message behind your music for the youth?
As far as the youth, man, I pretty much just preach going through, like, you can do whatever you want to do for real. Like, whatever you want, if it's the flashy lifestyle, if it's the money, If it's the success, if whatever you want, you can have that, and you just speak it into existence. That's pretty much what I've been doing since I started. Whatever I said I was gonna do, I did it.
Well, the power of the tongue is crazy.
Yeah, for sure. You know.
It's crazy how you really said, I'm gonna do this and that, and you just connected the dots, and you make it look easy.
Yeah.
Did you face any obstacles along your way?
Yeah, for sure. Like, even like with the whole first tape, like I know all of it was freestyle. Like I didn't write nothing. So like I'd go into the booth and just spaz out. And
Let it out.
I think like a lot of people was messing with it, but then a lot of people wasn't. Like they was like, I want to hear you get in your bag more. You know what I'm saying? I know you could do better. I want to hear what you got. And then as I started doing like these singles, what I'm working on right now, I really took the time and I started writing and taking my time with this stuff.
Wow.
And people definitely messing with it way more. So I just learning from getting better for real.
Yes. Being in Cleveland, from Cleveland.
Shout out to Cleveland.
Cleveland,
Ohio.
Yeah. Why do you think people feel like you can't make it out of Cleveland?
Ah man, because it's like Cleveland is tough, man. I love my city, man, and I'm gonna rep my city to the death of me. But at the end of the day, man, it's a rough city, man. Like a lot of negativity in our city. Like I'm not trying to just give y'all all the bad stuff about Cleveland, but pretty much people just it's a small city, so everybody know. If they don't know you, they didn't see you before and they know what you do. So like people want to be in your spot. It's a lot of jealous people here and they don't want to see you make it out. So that's pretty much if everybody's saying they don't want to see you come out of Cleveland, that stuff gonna turn into a reality.
Also, you know that can be everywhere. There is envy and jealousy. People just out here just want to get in your bag that you got going on.
That's very true.
And how do you deal with people that just don't support you when you really thought they would support you?
Oh man, that's good because I always I don't know, like every month I'm looking at somebody and I'm catching that vibe, and it's just like, okay, I don't show no hate towards that person. It just make me want to grind harder to be like, look, you should have been down since day one. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm gonna do, you know. But yeah, it just prove them wrong for real. That's how I look at it. I don't show no hate.
Right.
I just try to prove them wrong.
Keep pushing it. That's all you gotta do is keep putting out music, keep doing what you're doing. Oh, they gonna get up eventually, but stay asleep.
Sure.
Sleep on me if you want to.
Grab your pillow.
Right. Sleep tight. Nighty night.
For real.
I feel like a lot of people don't know the side of you that I know. You are
we family.
A family man.
Blood.
Family oriented. And I would love to hear your core values on family. Oh
man, family is everything. Family is everything. You know what I'm saying? And family, it's a title. You gotta really earn that position in somebody's life to become family. Like y'all can have the same bloodline, whatever the case is, but that don't make you family. You gotta really show that love, and you gotta show that you really down for that person. So like I'm a big person of family. Like all my little cousins, I always try to do whatever I can do for them, and that's since day one, because I had people, my older cousins, do the same for me, so I had to do it. So like, and then especially with having a daughter too, so I'm definitely big on family.
Yes. And why is family so important?
Family is important because if ain't nobody else got your back, you always got somebody you could turn and look to for advice and help you get through your situations and your problems.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what we need to realize, to keep family close. And I appreciate you for just coming off of love, off of family.
Man, when she told me I was a part, she wanted me to be a part of it. I'm like, man, what?
Yo,
you asking me?
Yes.
Okay, bet.
You are in your bag. You are a businessman. You are booked and busy out here.
Yes.
Especially with cutting hair and being in the beauty and personal care business. And I just want to know, like, the feedback you hear from your clientele after you just bless them with a fresh cut.
Man, the best feeling is when they look in the mirror. It's like, bad every time. Every time. I'm just like, yeah, that's a dope feeling, because half of my clientele don't even need to look at the mirror. They like already know.
Wow,
so that was a good feeling for real. Yeah.
You know that's trust.
They put a lot into me. You know what I'm saying? So, Yeah,
How
it's
did you
definitely dope.
build your clientele like this?
Man,
'Cause
that's
you
the.
booming.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate
Business
it.
is booming.
I try to stay humble, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But honestly, man, it came with, man, I was doing haircuts for $5 like at a young age, and
Wow.
I'm a people person too. At the end of the day, so like I want to relate to you. If you got any problems, I want you to tell me your problems. Let me see if I can help you out, because I got a lot of knowledge about certain situations and stuff. I've been through a lot. So like that's pretty much how I built my clientele, was making my people more than clients. Like it's like friends, man. You build relationships with your clients. For real, it's a bond. And I done built a bond with a lot of people. And not just saying it's the bond, like I put a lot of work into my craft. So like I try to perfect it. I buy the newest clippers out, everything. So I try to get the best cut I can give on anybody.
Everyone gets a best cut. You don't give them
Yes, sir.
halfway.
Nah, we don't do no 15-minute cuts. You know what I'm saying?
And that sounds like you're not only just a friend, a partner, but you low-key can be a therapist.
Yeah.
Too.
Man, that's the funny thing, because I didn't know what I wanted to be in life, but I know one thing. It was like, man, I wanted to be, when I started getting up to like 16 or 17, I started helping a lot of my friends helping them out with their problems they had, and they come to me. So I wanted to be a psychiatrist.
Wow.
But I saw you had to go to school for, what did it say, 6 to 8 years, and I was like, yeah, nah. And then I put the clippers in my hand. I'm like, damn, I'm really what I wanted to be for real. Like it's just important. Yeah.
And that can really hit home, just because you're real personal and close to someone cutting their hair.
Yeah.
You
got
close.
to.
And that's a whole nother level. And I think that's bigger than you, for real. Cutting hair is truly bigger than what it is. And I would love to hear some game that you can drop on the up and coming barbers that want to be in your spot, or to have the clientele in the business that's booming. What game can you drop on them?
Man, just stay patient. Most things you need to hear is stay patient, man. Just when you think you at the lowest and you ain't got enough clientele coming in and you don't know what you're going to do, just stay patient. It's going to come. And perfect your craft. Always watch YouTube videos and always try to learn from the person next to you, because it's like me being, it's like my 9th year cutting hair, 5 years professionally.
Wow.
But like, it's like you always learning. Yeah, I'm still learning. Like every other day I'm learning something different on how I can do a fade better or do a blend better. You know what I'm saying? And just really take it serious. Take this craft serious, man, because it's a lifestyle, and barbering really changed my life. It opened up everything I got going on today.
For real.
That's real talk. And
how did it change your life?
Man, it changed my life. I was able to get my own spot and buy my own car, and you know what I'm saying, take care of my daughter full time, like, and not have to ask nobody for no money, like, and I came independent off of cutting hair. Like that was always something I was always like at the neck and neck with, like working in the 9 to 5, like I'm paycheck to paycheck, but now it's like I can invest my money into other things to make me more money. And and honestly, barbering changed my life, because like I'm a celebrity barber now, so I've been cutting up celebrities, like just like cutting up this lifestyle. Like I know for sure that's where I'm gonna be at pretty soon. So
it's just a matter of
it's
time.
helping me prep myself for when I get to that level.
So how do you stay patient in this rat race that we're in?
Patient, you gotta pray. For sure. You definitely gotta pray, and that's the biggest advice. You gotta pray, because God got your back, and you just gotta want to know what He wants you to do. So
yes, stay patient. That's a gem right there. That's that talk right there.
Stay patient, my friend.
Yes, in this rat race, because we can see outwardly on these outward possessions, like, oh, I should be here right now, or I should be doing that. You gotta trust the timing in your life, and that's a huge thing. And with Bag Talk Session, we focus on that spiritual bag within us all. And you in your bag, and you're not chasing the bag.
Nah, we ain't chasing the bag.
So how do you get the bag to chase you, E?
Man, you let your bag work for your bag. So that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying?
How do you do that?
Investing. That's first and foremost. Yeah, you got your regular job, right? Mm-hmm. Go ahead and take a little bit of that money and start a side hustle. Or start your own business, get an LLC, whatever the case is. You can make a business for anything right now. I got my own beard oil company. Finesse the Beard, and it's doing wonderful. We got it in stores all over Cleveland and barbershops too. So like that's just something else I invest my money into to make me more money. So
just multiple bags
yeah,
out here.
you gotta invest. That's the number one thing. Like, and then you gotta pay yourself too. Like, you always gotta save up, man, so you can become in a better situation for real. Cause if you ain't paying yourself, you buying a new pair of J's, you paying Jordan. You know what I'm saying? You paying your rent, but you don't own that house yet. You just paying your rent.
Wow.
You're not paying yourself. You gotta pay yourself.
So how important is to save money, and how do you organize your money to save?
So honestly, it's not a set for me. It's not like a set amount of number, like dollar sign I put in every week, but I gotta put something in every week. You know what I'm saying? Some weeks it might be a little bit. Some weeks it might be triple of what I put in the last time. But just always pay yourself. I mean, I can't give you the set stone. You know what I'm saying? I don't write books about it, but just honestly, just pay yourself every week, like it's a bill. That's how I look at it.
That's necessary. I like that.
You got to.
Instead of paying the other man or buying fast food, pay yourself.
Got to.
Put money aside for yourself for a rainy day. That is so important. And we are all here to fulfill a purpose.
That's real.
What do you want the world to remember you for?
Honestly, I don't even look at the world though, but I let me dive into that one. I start off with my daughter. I want my daughter to really look back when my time is gone and to be like, Dad, this man put all these different people into a better situation when it was all said and done. So not only me, talking about her, not only her, but all the people coming up under me, I want to put them into a better situation and a better lifestyle that they never even thought they was gonna be able to have. So when it comes to giving out game and stuff like that, like I'm gonna keep on giving out game, like writing books, that's down in the future, creating movies, stuff like that. Like I'm gonna always give back. But when I die and pass away, I just want the world to know me as a straight up hustler. Like I'm gonna go and get it for sure.
Yes, just a genuine human being that is putting people in a position to win as well. Just an amazing.
That's a nice sum up.
Yeah. Well-rounded individual out here. How you said, just trying to put people in the position. And having a daughter, what did she teach you?
Mature once I had her. That's first and foremost. Cause now I never thought I was gonna have a daughter.
Yeah.
So like, it definitely grew me up for real. Like I had to move different. I had to move way different.
Wow.
Because I was moving kind of wild into my 18, 19. I wasn't really living how I was supposed to be living. But it definitely matured me up and made me into the man I am today. It made me better.
Wow, having a daughter along the way. I hear that kids can teach you lessons that you did not even expect. And usually it comes around like kids get smarter than their parents.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, like, you know, cause you was a trickster when we was young. Like you was always finessing.
Man,
hey, I ain't gonna say no more, but
right, you gotta get that out your system.
Real talk.
You gotta really get things out your system to grow. It's all a part of growth. And how we close out every bag session is fill in that bag. So I start the sentence and I would love for you to finish it.
Let's get it.
Okay. One quote I live by.
Oh my God. One quote I live by is, I ain't got no quotes.
You make up your own quotes.
Oh, I can make up my own quotes?
Yeah.
Another day, another dollar.
Oh.
My fault, yo. Right. Another day, another dollar.
Right, that's real. That's a quote right there. How I stay motivated.
Looking in the mirror every morning.
Oh, I'm telling you. So when you look in the
Let's
mirror,
go.
what you say to yourself?
I see money.
Oh, dollar signs. I love
I see
that.
the bag.
I see the bag and we gotta go get it. Okay, I am thankful for
my family.
That's real. And my bag talk experience was
beyond special.
Yes.
Beyond special.
Let's go.
Hey.
Let's go. So can you tell us what's up next and what you got, what you about to drop, what we looking forward to?
Man of the Year, that's my next single. I'm about to drop it tonight.
Ooh.
I just playing around on Instagram, 100 comments. I said I drop it, and I got that, so I'm gonna drop it tonight.
Wow.
Breaking Bread, we dropping the episode tonight.
Wow, let's go.
And Man of the Year video dropping in like 2 weeks. So
Wow.
that's pretty much how I'm gonna close out the year. Oh yeah, no, shout out to Suicide Holla. He having a concert on the 27th in Cleveland, and he asked me to open up for him. So
What? Congratulations.
yeah, so it's going. That's gonna be real big. So that's how we gonna close the year out with that one. That's on the 27th. Oh yeah, and shout out to Breaking Bread for sure. That's we throwing a season release party. We finished the whole season,
Wow.
so we throwing a season release party on the 19th of December. So
Let's
yeah,
go.
we ending the year off very strong. Very
How
strong.
you started? You gotta flex one real quick. So yeah. So what's your drop your social? How we can get in touch with you? How we can get a fresh cut?
You said my social? You need my social security number? No, my social media. Hey, Rico Master Barber. You can follow Breaking Bread 216. And you can also follow Finesse the Beard.
All that.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
for sure.
In your bag for real. And staying in it, staying persistent, staying true to yourself. And you are just doing it. And I think
I appreciate
so
you,
much
cuz.
for joining the bag. Real quick, dropping them gems on their head. You are on your grind, on the come up. And keep going. Sky's the limit.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
Sky's
Any
the
last
limit.
words about that bag talk, and how can we stay in that spiritual bag?
Okay. First and foremost, thank you again for having me. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning a lot off of you, your grind and your hustle, for sure. Definitely got to get in your spiritual bag, man. You got to stay prayed up, man, because it's a wild life we live in, y'all. Got to stay prayed up. And last but not least, shout out to my daughter, Miley Bessie Freeman. Shout out, baby girl.
Yes, Miley. Love you.
Love you, girl.
Thank you so much for joining the Bad Talk session.
I appreciate you.
Stay
Hey.
tuned. We're going to be back with another session. Best believe that.